previously recorded.
Oh, you don't pull the throttle in time?
Y'all look at grandma. See you. I'll see you. Grandma knocked back, y'all. See what? Hey y'all, this your girl T and Like Only Be Me, and today I am coming at y'all with a chicken and noodle recipe. Now, this recipe is for one of my subscribers. Her name is Shayna. Shayna, here's your chicken and noodle recipe. So I'm making this for her, and also for anybody else that wants to know how to make some chicken and noodle my way. And also, if you just want to just watch to see what I do a little different from the way that you make yours. So if you are interested in making some chicken and noodle, only thing I ask you to do is sit right here and watch me make this chicken and noodle, because baby, this one right here is gonna knock your socks off. All right, this one right here is the first time I ever seen it done this kind of way. Okay, I have not seen chicken and noodle cooked this way here on YouTube. So if you want to know how I'm gonna make my chicken and noodle, stay right on here, y'all. Let's get into the video. Alrighty, so the ingredients that you're gonna need for this recipe is, I have me some chicken breast here that I have cleaned already. You can use chicken thighs, chicken legs, whatever portion of the chicken that you want to use. Which, if you want to go with any other chicken, I recommend chicken thighs. All right. You also are going to need some Cajun seasoning, which is optional. You do not have to have the Cajun seasoning, but I'm going with a little twist. Okay. You're going to need you some bow tie noodles. You're going to need you some garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder. You're going to need you some chicken bouillon seasoning, some real bacon pieces, and this is optional as well. You're going to need you some andouille sausage, or any kind of sausage that you want to use is up to you, but this is andouille sausage. Any other sausage is up to you. I'm going to be using this sausage because I want to use this up, and also I'm going to be using this sausage because I had the sausage to do an Alfredo with, and I've tried it already. I had 2 packs. I didn't like it because this sausage is saltier. It's very salty. And so I feel like it'll be perfect for this dish because of how I'm going to be, using it. Okay. So you're going to need you some andouille sausage, or you can use any other kind of smoked sausage you want to use. Don't be hesitant on what kind of sausage that you use. It's up to you. Whatever your budget can afford. Okay. Don't hesitate on if you have to use a cheaper brand. I'm trying to tell you, because if I didn't have this, I was going to be using me some Andy smoked sausage. Okay, you're going to need you some bell pepper and onion. I got me some that I already have cut up. You're going to need you just a little salt. You're going to need I have me a large skillet, but you can do this all in a pot. Okay, don't let the skillet keep you from having to do this. And you're going to need you a pot of boiling water, and I'm going to season up my water and add some oil to it, and that's going to be for my noodles, y'all. So these are all the ingredients that you're going to need. Let's get into the recipe, and welcome to my channel if you is new. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead on and season up this water. That way we'll have it seasoned for the noodles when the water starts boiling. So I'm going to start out with adding some of my chicken bouillon seasoning to this water, and that's going to give my noodles a really good flavor. So just season it up just like you would your noodles whenever you're making spaghetti or anything else. Okay, and also I'm going to add just a tad bit of salt to that. All right, so now I'm going to go in with me some oil, or you can use some butter, either or, and that's going to help to keep the noodles from sticking. Now that's the water for the noodles. When it starts boiling, we're going to put the noodles in there. All right, so here I have my chicken. It has been washed and all that good stuff, and we're about to get ready to season it. But my water is now boiling, so I'm going to take my bow tie noodles and I'm going to add them over here in the pot. The whole box, and this is a 12-ounce box. Get those in there. Mix them around. And now we're going to cook those until they is all the way tender. I don't know how long it takes, maybe 12 minutes, I don't know. But we're going to cook them until they is tender. All right, so now here's where we're going to go in and start adding the seasonings. You can use just seasoning salt if you want to, but I'm going to give it the Cajun flavor. So I'm going to add some Cajun seasoning to my chicken. Okay. Then we're going to go in and add the onion powder. Then next I'm following that up with garlic powder, black pepper, and a little tad bit of chicken bouillon seasoning, just a little bit. We're going to mix all this up, and then I'm going to come right back. Normally you will see people boil their chicken for chicken and noodle. But y'all know me, I'm a flavor kind of girl, and I like to try different stuff. So we're going to be a little extra today. I forgot to tell you, you're going to need 2 cans of chicken bouillon. Cream of chicken. You're going to need 2 cans of cream of chicken or 2 cans of cream of mushroom. Either one that you want to use. Cream of celery. Either one. Take your pick. But I'm going to be using 2 cans of cream of chicken. So, alright. So here in my skillet. You could do this in a pot like I said. I'm going to add me some oil to my pan. I'm not trying to add a lot of oil. I'm not trying to, you know, like I'm frying anything or anything like that. I just add me some just to sear my chicken breast in. You know, give it a nice, I left the skin on and everything on my chicken because that's flavored, bone in and all. Okay, that's flavor. So I left all that in there. All right, so now I'm just going to sear my chicken. I'm going to get it browned, and that's going to help lock in the juices, especially with this chicken breast. And I'm doing it this way because I'm using chicken breast. Chicken breast, I don't like it boiled. chicken breast can get dry, and I ain't with the dryness of the chicken breast. Now, like I said, if you want to boil your chicken, that's up to you. But what I am doing is building flavor, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with having a dish and you building that flavor up where you end up with you a good and delicious dish that tastes different from somebody else's. Don't be cooking like everybody. Do your own thing. Make it taste good and different from other people's, okay? Alright, so, like I said, still got the skin on now. And I'm going to leave my skin because that's flavor. Alright, y'all, so now over here, I have my sausage. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to take my sausage and I'm going to cut it up on the diagonal. You know, presentation is key. I tell y'all that all the time. We're going to cut that up on the diagonal into nice thin pieces. Now, let me tell you before it happens. My fan might come on over the stove. If it does, there's nothing I can do. It's gonna run because that's just how it works. I didn't turn it on. It come on by itself, and it's gonna run because of the heat that's over the stove. All right, so we're gonna take this here sausage, and we're just gonna cut it like this. And I'm cutting it into thin pieces just to, you know, stretch them. They're gonna be nice little rounds or whatever. Just like that. And that's what I got. I'm adding sausage, y'all, because I don't care for chicken and noodle. So if I'm going to eat this chicken and noodle, I'm going to make it a way that I'm going to like it. You know what I'm saying? So I know by adding sausage, I will definitely eat it. Alright, so that's what we got. Alright, so now I got my chicken. I have let it brown on one side. I'm going to take it, roll it over, and let it brown on the other side. Locking in those flavors. And my noodles, they're still over here boiling. They're not ready yet, but they're getting there. Now, let me tell you something about pan searing chicken so you don't get this wrong. First of all, you can't overcrowd your pan, okay? Second of all, when you first put the chicken in the pan, if you're anything like me, I know you ain't gonna want grease and stuff popping all over your stove. But that's something we're gonna have to deal with for a minute. When you put your chicken in that pan, have your pan hot enough so it can start searing right away, okay? When it starts searing and it starts browning on one side, and when you get ready to flip it over to the other side after it have browned, then you can use your lid. When you first put that chicken in that pan, do not go ahead and put a lid on there, because what it's going to do is it's going to start releasing juices and stuff out of it. And you're not going to get a sear. You're going to almost get like a boil from the juices that are going to come out of it. So don't put the lid on there first. Wait until it brown on one side, then you turn it over. Then you can put your lid on there, because now it have locked in the juices and they're not going to be released in the pan. So now what I'm about to do is I'm about to check it and see where it's at. And I'm going to cook this chicken until it's all the way done. Okay? I'm going to cook it till all the way done. I'm going to brown this as much as it needs to be brown. And I want you to do the same thing with your chicken if you know, when you do it. Like I say, you ain't got to do the boneless thighs because bone adds flavor. Okay, y'all? Bone adds flavor. All right, so don't take the bones out. Please don't take the bones out. Leave the bones in there. But if you the type you like boneless, then go right ahead. But if you like bone in yours, leave the bone. Okay, leave the bone because that bone is gonna add some flavor, baby. That's gonna knock your socks off. Okay, so I'm gonna continue cooking this and letting it brown, and have your heat down low enough so that you do not burn your chicken. You don't burn your pan because we're going to be doing everything in this pan right here after those noodles cook, okay? So don't burn your pan. Have your heat down low enough. Don't be rushing. Take your time. Cook your chicken. Keep turning it until it's done. Rolling it over. Don't be poking it with no knife, no fork, no none of that. You see I got me some tongs, okay? I don't care if you got to use your spatula, whatever. Roll your chicken over. Don't be poking it because we want to lock in all those juices because we're going to need that for this chicken and noodle, okay? All right, so now, somebody might be telling you, that's not how you make chicken and noodles. There isn't one way to cook, okay, y'all? That's the reason for cooking, because you can experiment and change it up and make it your own and add different things to make it taste better, make it taste different, be unique with your food. All right, so you tell them that that's not how you make your chicken and noodle, but this is how Tiana, I can only be me, make her chicken and noodle, and it tastes good. All right, so we ain't nothing basic about us. Ain't nothing basic about us, y'all, okay? We just ain't. We can't be. We got to be different. All right, so now my chicken is done. I'm about to take it out, and I'm going to let it rest right here on my cutting board. Let it rest. Got to let it rest, so don't go cutting right into it because you're going to be releasing all the juices and stuff out of it. Now, if you're using chicken thighs, it's going to take you a little bit longer to cook it up, but that's okay. Take your time. Take your time and cook it. I'm telling you, it's going to taste so good. And this right here is going to be a creamy bacon sausage chicken and noodle, okay? All right, so now what we're about to do is, you see all those bits in the pan? That's what you want. That's why I say don't burn your pan. You're going to take your bell pepper and onion that you have diced up and get them right in there. And you're going to start mixing that around, and it's going to start picking up all those bits off the bottom of that pan. Okay? You're going to pick it all up. I'm going to let this come up back up to temperature because remember mine was frozen. So I want this to start back frying. And plus I turned my eye down and forgot. Okay? All right. So we're going to saute those bell peppers and onions until they're nice and tender. And you wouldn't have to wait because yours will be fresh maybe. But if they're not fresh, then let it come back up to temperature and start frying, okay? And the reason why I'm waiting a few minutes because I'm about to add my sausage to this. So time I add my sausage, I want this to continue to keep frying because we about to brown up these sausage and get some color on them. Now my noodles is ready. I'm about to get my noodles and I'm about to take them and dump them over here in my colander and let them strain until I'm ready for them, okay? The liquid and all. Matter of fact, I might reserve some of the liquid. That's what I'm going to do because I might need it. So don't dump all the liquid off. I'm going to show y'all what I'm about to do. I'm going to get me a bowl and I'm going to put it up under my colander. That way I can catch that noodle water. And I don't like this colander because, hold on, let me get my other colander. Okay, I got my colander and my bowl is up under my colander. And we're about to dump these to the noodles. You see how they done puffed up? That's how you know they ready. And we're going to catch that noodle water. Just in case I need it, you know. I don't want to get rid of everything and I might need me a little liquid to loosen it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So save some of that water. But let that drain until we're ready for them. Till you're ready for them. But see, you don't need all the water, but just some of it. Alright, so my onions and bell pepper is frying. I'm going to take my sausage and I'm going to add it right on in here. And now we're just going to saute and brown all this here together. Cooking that sausage. So let your sausage get kind of brown. And when my sausage is brown, I'm going to come right back at you. Alright, y'all. So now you got your sausage and your bell peppers and your onions cooked. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my noodles right on in now. And then I'm going to take my cream of chicken, or you can use your cream of mushroom, cream of celery, either one on that you want to use, and add that right on in. So I'm going to add my cream of chicken. Then I'm going to add the second can because I'm using 2 cans in mine. So I'm going to add the second can. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the bacon. You can cook you up some bacon if you want to, but I ain't doing all that. I'm going to be using these bacon, the real bacon pieces. And I'm going to add just a little bit, not a whole lot, maybe like just a little bit. Add much as you want to add. How about that? But make sure you add them in at this point because it's going to start softening up the bacon. And we're going to get that there mixed all together so we'll know how much liquid you'll need. See that? Ooh, that looks so good. So now we're gonna add some of this chicken broth. The broth from the noodle. We're gonna add some of that noodle water, right? I got my pan down on all the way on low. So I'm gonna add a cup of that right in there to loosen it up a little bit. See that? Ooh. Ooh. And let that come to try. I know y'all gonna try it. No, I did not drain the oil off of this because I didn't put that much and it was not that much left in there. So, but fat is flavor too, y'all. So if you want to drain your oil, you drain your oil, but I didn't. So that's what I got right there. Okay. So now let's get over here to the chicken. All right, so we got our chicken. You can take your chicken off. I'm gonna turn this eye off now because I really don't need it on. I'm just gonna cover that up and let the bacon that's in it start getting soft. That's all I'm really doing with that. Okay, so now we're just gonna take this chicken here and I'm gonna cut this chicken up with the bone and all. And like I said, you can work your way around that bone. But that's what I'm going to do too. But I'm going to be adding my bone in there, y'all. Because this bone is going to add flavor. And y'all know I like the bone on meat. On chicken and stuff like that. The bone, the bone on meat, I should say, like I said. Okay, the bone on meat. So I'm going to cut all this up. Because when I get to eat my chicken and noodle, I could pull out me some of this bone right here. And get to eating that all together and sucking on them bones and all that good stuff and getting the meat off of it that's left on there, and that's gonna be adding flavor to the dish. Okay, the skin and all, we're gonna put all that in there, y'all. That's flavor. But let me eat this little piece right here. But skin and all, everything going in there. This how I'm doing my chicken and noodle. Just cut it up. You can cut it up smaller if you want to. However, but I wanna see the chicken in mine. So yeah, when if you're doing chicken thighs, You can take the bone from around about the thighs if you want to. And still throw them bones in there. Just leave a little meat on them. That way you got your little treat. You know what I'm saying? If you like me and you like the bone. Okay? Yeah. But if not, take them out. Take them out. Ain't nobody gonna be mad. But look at that. They got some bone. And look at all that meat still on there with it. Child, little skin. That's gonna be good. So we're just gonna get all this here cut up. So that's why I say cook your chicken till it's all the way done. This particular time we're not just browning it. You want to cook your chicken till it's all the way done, and just cut this here up. All right. So when I'm gonna finish cutting it up, then I'm gonna come back. All right. So that's what I got right there with the chicken. Nice big chunks with the bones still in it and everything. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care, because what I tell y'all, as long as it tastes good, that's all that matters. Look at this noodle. Let you go. Look at that. Look just like chicken and noodle, don't it? Okay. It look just like chicken and noodle. But look like, oh child, they done did a little extra to that chicken and noodle, child. Honey, that look good. I gotta try it. Honey, try it. Try it. When you give it a try, let me know what you think. But y'all know we're gonna get grandma's opinion about this. But you see, still look just like chicken and noodle. Still look just like it. But see, I built up flavor. That's what I did. That's the only difference is in my chicken and noodle. I built up flavor and added other stuff to it to give it a better taste. Because y'all know how chicken and noodle can be. It just tastes like some boiled chicken and some boiled noodles. That's all it tastes like. Don't nobody want no plain old boiled chicken and noodle, child. Okay. Add you some flavor. You better make tea not gonna be me chicken and noodles. Alright, so now, like I said, I was off now. I turned it off. So now we're gonna add this chicken right on in here. You can add you some peas to this if you want to. It's up to you. Make it your own. But baby, when I tell you this gonna be full of full of flavor, you ain't never had no chicken and noodle like my chicken and noodle, child. You ain't never mix that on in there like that right there. And then we're gonna add us a little bit more juice to that, because we want to, you know, wet it down a little bit more. You know, don't want it to be so dry. Okay, so we're going to add us another cup. Another cup of that broth. See, we add in what we want. We got control over the liquid now. You see what I'm saying? We got control over that. You can add you some red pepper to this to make it a little spicy. However y'all want to do it, it's up to you. But honey, I done gave you the honey, I am the plug to some chicken and noodle, baby. I done gave y'all the secret to some delicious chicken and noodle, baby. Okay, you got the secret to it. Honey, you better use this weapon and knock their socks off. You better. Look at her. Babe, can I get your opinion? Y'all, look at that. Come here.
I'm in the red.
I know you're in the red, but I want you right here in my red real quick. Come on. Here. Here go your fork.
Alright.
Try that chicken and noodle for me.
I'm squirming. I'm good. What's good for me?
Y'all got Babe's opinion. So, I'm going to dish up Grandma some. And we about to sit down and eat. And y'all going to see what Grandma got to think about it. Matter of fact, I'm finna get her a spoon of it now.
I'm all for it.
Grandma says she all for it. She say, really? Look at that bone, y'all. Child, just imagine when you get to eating and you get you a piece of that bone, baby. Ooh.
It look good.
And you suck that meat off that bone. Trying to get Grandma a bite. Ooh, look at that bite. Look at that chunk of chicken.
The funky chicken.
You got to blow it now.
Excuse me. Bang.
Grandma say, bring it here.
I didn't get it out of them. It's good.
What you think about it, Grandma? Tell them what you think. Do it taste like any kind of regular chicken and noodle? What it tastes like?
All I know, it's good.
The noodles is I mean, the chicken is juicy. You like it with that sausage in there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. So y'all got Grandma's opinion. Now y'all finna get mine. Grandma said her chicken noodle ain't even taste this good, y'all. Grandma, tell them, Grandma.
No,
Mm,
don't taste like that.
I'm
I
glad.
ain't no chicken like that.
Here go y'all bite right there. Noodle, sausage, and chicken. Everything all together.
I don't know why.
Mm.
When you come in the kitchen,
That bacon and sausage set it off, y'all. You got to throw you some bacon and sausage up in there. But anyway, if y'all like this recipe, y'all like my video, please give my video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Ring the doorbell is what I like to call it. Don't forget to subscribe. Set your notification bell to all so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video or come live. And also, don't be no stranger. I love y'all. Come back and see me now. I got plenty more. Love to share and recipes. Okay? If you care to know how to throw down one time for the one time. Like your girl. Tia not gonna be me. Alright? Y'all have a blessed one. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Let me tell y'all something. Before I go for real. I had to get another bite. Add you one more cup of that noodle water to that. That way by tomorrow, y'all know how noodles do. It'll still be moist like this when you warm it up. You see, I done added me one more cup. And this what it still look like. Okay? Add you one more cup. That make it 3 cups of noodle water. Because I had thought about it. I say, let me add me one more cup. Just in case my noodles try to dry by tomorrow. So add one more. And you'll be in there. See that? Say hey, Mary Jane. Say hey, family. There go Mary Jane, y'all. My baby doing good. She's sitting on the floor. And she's sitting up. She ain't just laying around. She got a full belly and she want mama leave her alone. Ain't that right, Mary Jane? Uh-oh. Say hey, family. Hey, family. I wish she would get out my face with this camera. Hey, family. I'm doing better. Tell them, you can let them know you're doing better. Let me get this camera on her face, y'all. But yeah, I was just showing y'all Mary Jane is doing better. She's not just laying around on the chairs. She's sitting on the floor, but she's sitting up. So that's a good sign. And I thank God for my baby getting better. Y'all have a good one.